60 million views in 11 hours. How does this stuff even... Oh, wait a second. That's actually good. Wait, that's actually really good. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I watched the second episode of Digital Circus and oh boy, some of you won't like that I'm saying that, but I really enjoyed it. And I'm going to tell you quickly what I enjoyed and why I enjoyed it. And also, side note, my recording software is kinda broken, so only episode 1 footage and some screenshots of episode 2, whatever. The first thing, and by the way, spoiler warning for everyone that hasn't seen episode 2, I think it's obvious this video will have spoilers, that I really enjoyed was the dream sequence, because watching it, you obviously knew it was a dream, but it also really felt like one because of the weird movement. I mean, if you can remember your dreams, you know what I'm talking about. But also, as soon as she wakes up, I come to a point which I don't know what to think about, because we sometimes get close-ups of the character faces and they have this weirdly 3D layer on them, which I can't remember seeing this anywhere else on Glitch. Like, I don't have a problem with it, it just looks odd, whatever. But something that I enjoy a lot, and I'm going to out myself here right now, but personally I think Ragata x Pomni is going to be canon. Also, I have made an entire shot about it. Every time the two characters interact, it has a weird feeling to it. Not in a bad sense, but like that both are kinda embarrassed standing next to one another, which is interesting to say the least. And also something that is interesting, and in my opinion this is the scene that makes me like this episode so much, at the point where Pomni glitches out of bounds and has this conversation with Gummy Bear Pirate, you can really feel the emotions that are in that moment, because everything is always so wacky in the amazing Digital Circus, and when it starts to get serious, it makes those moments even more memorable, aka more important. And it sounds weird, but you can really see the human behind the characters. Not like the voice actors, I mean like the character, you know what I mean. However, this is my second big point why I don't think this episode was perfect, because this scene was kinda killed, to be honest. Literally during the whole conversation I already knew that the Gummy Bear Pirate was going to be killed somehow, but I originally thought that Jax is going to shoot him. Oh boy, we're going to get to Jax in a moment. But Kane literally just despawns the NPC, which, okay, fair enough, but Glitch has a problem with introducing characters that should be important and killing them off in a joke. Like, this almost ruins the entire moment for me. The moment is so good that I can overlook it, but still. But before I'm going to talk about Jax, quick 2 points I want to talk about. Firstly, I really liked most of the characters in this episode, especially when Kinger has the bucket on his head and Sugul didn't have any screen time again, but whatever. And the funeral was kinda unnecessary. Like, don't get me wrong, it makes sense for the characters to do that, but like, we as an audience don't really care about Cosmo, because we didn't even see him in the intro musical, so like, we have heard that he existed, but not more. That doesn't really make us care about him, so we don't really can connect with the characters. But that's just a minor issue I had. A bigger issue I have is with Jax. Just because you make bullying funny doesn't mean that it is funny to see someone get bullied. I already have seen this with Jay. It's maybe funny in the moment, but if you look back on it, you just remember him as a jerk. Like, Jay has his fans, and I know Jax also has a lot of fans, but if this is all what your character is being remembered as, I'm sorry, but you have a bad character. Not in terms of writing, but in terms of personality. But speaking of writing and stuff like that, the reason why I'm calling this a good episode is because there's actual character development in it. And I don't just mean, and I'm not talking about a 160 degrees change from wanting to kill everybody to suddenly being friends with everybody. I'm talking about a slow change that isn't too big over several episodes, which you can slowly start to notice, because no normal human being changes from 1 minute to the next one. It happens slowly over a bigger period of time, which I can see in this episode. Again, in the one scene with Pomni and the Gummy Bear. But overall, I would say Glitch is going in the right direction, and I think they finally know how to write actual character arcs that feel natural. And I know there's this one scene with Jax where he maybe shows some emotions. I don't know, We have to see where it goes. I'm not the only one who has this opinion, but I'm interested to hear what you think about the episode. And would you be interested in digital circus content? I don't know, maybe I find evidence that King is Pommy's father. Maybe. I did some stuff like that on my channel. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. In next video I probably will have fixed my recording program. And remember...
Are we robbing a bank?
Nonsense! We are adventuring a bank, Pomni! Keep up!